This is Karen Ranzi of Feel Fabulous with Food, and I am here at the Tennessee Apple and Music Festival with Candy Dawn, the organizer, and Jimmy Campbell, and this is his beautiful land here, 25 acres that we've been having our events on this past weekend in Tennessee, in Mount Juliet. I'm talking with them today because Jimmy was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. He's been working with Candy and transitioning to a raw food lifestyle. And I want to ask him what happened through the process and how is his healing going. Well, let's start from the beginning. You were diagnosed with Parkinson's, Jimmy. How did that feel when you got that diagnosis?
Well, you know, I wasn't too happy about it for sure. You know, everybody, I would tell people about it. They said, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that," and all that. So, you know, I was concerned about it. The medicine, I thought I didn't want to take the medicine because I hadn't been on a lot of medicine. So I didn't want to do that, but I took the medicine. So I kind of got the 4-day. And then, you know, I couldn't tell. Well, I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't tell any difference, really, you know.
How long were you on the medicine?
Oh, 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
And did you notice any changes at all?
Well, that's what I say. It was kind of hard. You know, I said, well, maybe it's progressing more. You know, I couldn't tell whether the Parkinson was progressing or whether I just kept taking more pills.
So you couldn't tell if it was progressing or going backwards.
Right. So I just kept taking more pills and met Candy and Dr. Hart. She said, well, maybe it's the medicine. So I gradually stepped. I didn't want to just stop it all at once because I was kind of skeptical, right? So I cut back to 3 a day for a few days, and then went to 2 a day. One day, and I just quit. No, it's no different. I mean, you know what I mean? The pills weren't doing anything, apparently.
And you quit, and there was no difference at all with the medicine.
And of course, I was on the diet. I was eating the fruit, the raw food diet. And then that's been...
when did you start the raw food diet?
11 weeks ago.
About August 19th.
August 19th, and today we're getting close to November. We're October 29th.
10 weeks or something.
Yeah.
He was doing great, feeling so much better, and then he had a little 3-day experiment going back to some pimento cheese made with Velveeta, the highly processed, very denatured, you know, the artificial sweeteners, the mucus forming dairy, and he felt that blowback from that. And his arms, he felt so much stiffness, and then even after some raw starch and things like that, so he kind of got frustrated and a little disappointed, so we kicked it up a notch. And I wasn't giving him the Velveeta and pimento cheese. He kind of was giving that, but I made mushrooms with some onions and I made a sauce that was a little bit offensive. It had some, you know, coconut aminos, salt, things like that, and then the raw corn. And so since then,
So those things bothered him.
yes, he was feeling a blowback from. Yeah, well, yes, he definitely felt the blowback from the pimento cheese because we were singing and skipping down along a creek one day, you know, and then, yeah, he was really feeling the energy and the high vibrations, and the movement was easier.
I'm still shake some. But it's not near as bad as it used to be.
It's not near as bad as it used to be. So he's already seeing changes, positive changes, in just a matter of a few months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is, to me, what I would say to someone is, this is the body letting go of toxins at its ideal rate. You don't shake all the time. No. So what is it? There's always a cause. And that's just the way the body has, you know, he's stored up some neurotoxins in here over the years, right? So that's the body getting rid of things. It's not anything that the body messed up, or something flew in from Utah, Alaska, and now you have this word that they've associated with signs of obstructions of flow. Yeah, so nerve flow is what we're regenerating. We're in the regeneration business, regenerating tissue.
That's right. And I worked with a woman with Parkinson's who could not walk at all. She was leaning against her husband when they went for a walk around the block. And after just 2 months of eating all raw, she was able to walk on her own. There's so much optimism for the miracle of the raw food lifestyle.
But I believe it's like, it goes back to God creating this Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. We ate fruit, all they ate, what we were supposed to eat.
That's right.
So it's like-
We got to go back to the roots.
Right.
We got to go back to the Garden of Eden and eat the foods that
God
we were
intended-
meant to eat.
God intended for it. Then our bodies will do like it's supposed to do and heal itself. That's what got me to thinking that it was just a wonderful way to go about doing it.
Yeah. Then the body will do what it's meant to do, to heal itself. So for those of you who are experiencing neurological issues, don't go along with that. It's going to be with you for the rest of your life. You can make these positive changes as well, like what Jimmy is doing.
Go
here.
back to the garden and eat.
Go back to the garden and eat.
He did not fall at all before he started taking the pharmaceutical. He was falling on a regular basis. Now, I don't know how long
It was
after
like,
you...
It was like I was stumbling, and they said, well, that's one of the symptoms. You're stumbling. If I was stumbling around, next thing you know, I was falling. I got scars on my elbows and things like that. And but I'm still trying to work, still doing it. I'm active, but still doing things. So I was falling a lot, and then I noticed I wasn't falling as near as much,
So he noticed once he got off the medications and was living on raw food that he wasn't falling compared to how he was falling previously.
My balance was better. And everything.
Better balance.
He went weeks without falling.
Weeks without falling.
Right.
Is there anything else that that either one of you want to say about the process, about eating raw food? Were there other lifestyle factors that you feel were helpful?
So staying active, I think. Be physical. I think that's it.
Staying active.
If you can, be physical, do something. I stay busy around the farm doing something all the time,
And Jimmy is very physical around his farm. He's done a lot of work here. He's got all these beautiful log cabin structures that he has built on his own, and he's always repairing and restoring.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of sad because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do that anymore. And Candy, when we were talking, I said, Candy, I'm going to commit myself. I believe what you're saying. I'm going to commit. I told her I'm going to commit to this diet. And if you can get me feeling better so I can get back to getting physical, I'm losing my strength. Weight is falling. So it's working. He's done a good job, and I get back to working and doing what I wanted to do.
that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, he can get way better. We're going to get these arms to where they just, go up like this, like they used to. Working on his knuckles. His knuckles are coming back, and he wants to play his guitar. He plays about every string instrument. And he went to the doctor initially because of that. His fingers weren't doing what he wanted them to do. No shaking.
And the first trick was arthritis.
It was arthritis to
That's
begin.
the first thing he said, and then later on, and he goes, try to take it. He would actually be tremors from getting old. A lot of old people take. Then he takes his finger and he goes, he looked at me and he goes, I don't see any signs of Parkinson. I thought, what a weird test. He did.
You can do more things on your own now, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you can hear better.
Well, that's what I was saying, like the things you do, like the smoothies you make and everything. I can do all that stuff. I can do all that stuff.
What is that you can do now?
Well, you take these back smoothies and drinks, blends of drinks and the orange juice and stuff. Yeah, I can do all that now. I know how to do it, so I'm capable of doing it.
So a lot of what Jimmy couldn't do before, he is able to do now. He's able to dress himself. Wasn't able to dress himself before. He is able to make his own smoothies. Was having difficulty doing that before. But he's much more active on his land. So all these things are happening as he's going through the process of adding more raw food and taking away food that's not serving his system and helping with the Parkinson's.
And I don't take the medicine. That's what I'm so happy about. I don't take the medicine.
And he doesn't take the medicine. That is key. And what about your sleep? Are you sleeping better?
Oh, I see.
He's sleeping really well. So this is all really wonderful to know for people who have Parkinson's, who are always told that it's like a life sentence. Doesn't have to be. Thank you, Candy, for your hard work, and for Jimmy for telling us this great story.
This creature you see everyone around is Maybe. She's my dog.
And this is Maybe, Jimmy's companion.
Maybe, say hello, Maybe.
She's sweet. She had two juices named after her this weekend. Maybe juice and hot maybe juice. 'Cause that one has a little jalapeno in it.
I'm happy getting back to work, you guys. Okay? Busy, busy, busy. There goes the man with my hammer right there. Where'd he go?
So Jimmy's busy. He's going to get back to work. To make your raw food transition easy, grab my raw vegan recipe book with 115 uncomplicated recipes by going and clicking on the link below in the description. Also, check out the Tennessee Apple and Music Fest for next year, 2025, on Facebook. Thank you for being with us today, and we'll see you on the next video. Please subscribe to Feel Fabulous with Food, like, and comment.